guys and dolls. So I'm about to put up some videos, and I would like you to take some time out of your day. If you don't want to watch it now, save it for later. Get yourself a wee cup of tea. It's not that long, but I really want your attention, right? I really need your attention here. So I'm just going to play the videos, and then I'm going to get right back to you.
Throwing Tommy Robinson under the bus. I think a lot of people seemingly support Tommy more than they support Nigel. But anyway, have a watch.
And that's as a result of the riots and left and right commentators, Conservatives, Labour, saying that I was inciting the riots, as if somehow, I was linked with the Tommy Robinson wing of politics. And I genuinely believe in my case that what's been said by some now...
That UKIP is being dragged in a direction that even you might feel uncomfortable.
I mean, even me. When I was leader of UKIP, I forbade...
It's your party.
When I was leader of UKIP, I actually forbade any former members of the EDL or the BNP to even be members of the party, because I wanted us to talk about real issues like immigration, but without anybody being able to say we were racist and actually meaning anything. And I think UKIP is now tempted, or some people in UKIP are tempted, to let figures like Tommy Robinson into the party, and I think that would be a catastrophic mistake.
So, guys and dolls, so I want to start off by saying that in no way do I want anybody to go against Nigel Farage and not vote for him, because that's mental even think like that, because at the end of the day, he's the only hope we have. There's no two ways about it. He is the only hope we have, and he knows that. And let me tell you something. If there was another man there, any man, doesn't matter if he's working class or from the establishment, and he's there, right? He's running for leader of reform alongside, say, Nigel Farage. I guarantee you, Nigel Farage would apologise to Tommy Robinson. The only reason Nigel Farage isn't apologising to Tommy Robinson is because Nigel Farage knows that he's the only person that we have got, And that's so basically, that's the first thing. The second thing I want to say to you is this is for entertainment and educational purposes, okay? Got to do all this nonsense, right? So basically, what I'm trying to say to these guys is that we're all Tommy Robinson. We're all Tommy Robinson. We all know Tommy Robinson isn't a racist far-right thug. We all know that when the EDL started, he made sure he pushed all the far-right out. We know that he burnt the swastika. We know that the far-right hate him as much as the far-left hate him. So we know all these facts. We also know that Tommy Robinson was bringing things 15 years ago that now everybody's starting to see. He was trying to warn us 15 years ago. And now it's all there. We also know that everything Tommy Robinson was trying to do was being completely silenced by the government. We know exactly what they've done to his children and his family. We know how much it's done to his mental health. We know what happened to him when they put him in the prison. We know the terror and the heartache that man has went through in this country. And then we think to ourselves, why? Why? You answer. You ask that. You ask your politician why. You ask the far left why. Because they can't say, because he's a far right racist thug. Because we all know that's not true now. That's the question we need asked. Why? Why has our government persecuted this man so hard? They don't even treat terrorists like that. This is a young man from a working class area has done nothing but try and warn his community, and other communities have warned him that we are in serious danger. I've got a wee girl coming. I'm totally aware of the danger because I've done my research. I do the figures. I work it all out. I look at all the population growth and who's having babies and who's not having babies. Come on, my boy. And I'm not the brightest. It's taken me a wee while, But there's a lot of clever people out there that have worked this out a long time ago, just like Tommy Robinson did. And all they've done, instead of warning us, they've silenced him. And on top of all that, there we've got our leader of reform saying those things. The one whenever Farage was taking all the flag about that video that came out, the fake news video. When he's went round and says we need to know if he was on the watch list. Nobody forced him to say that. That was his mistake. And he should have just owned up to it, not bring Tommy Robinson's name in. What? Why? When you're trying to... He's getting thingied because of that. He was taking some flack because of that. People were saying he wanted him jailed. He was terrified. And the only thing he could do at that time was mention Tommy Robinson's name. Because when you mention Tommy Robinson's name, it takes the spotlight right from you and moves it right to him. And he knows that because he's a lot cleverer than me. Okay? And then we've got the one with Gerard Barton when he called us all knuckle dragging thugs. Me, you, your mum, your granny, your sister, your auntie. You know? Football hooligans. You know? Basically what he was doing was if the Brexit had lost, he would have blamed Tommy Robinson and all us supporters. That's what he was doing. What you seen exactly. The next day he said it was the Brexit thingy. And look at the image that people are looking. They're going to see this. And the rally hadn't been. The rally hadn't been yet. This was him assuming. And it was nothing like that. It was a place of happiness and joy and people getting together. You know what I mean? You know, and just like any other thing, we've always got the far left coming in pretending to be us so the media can get that photo up, so they can get the optics. It's all about the optics. I'm going to touch on that in another video for the Irish and what happened in Dublin, because it's out of order, but that's another story, that's another video. Please stick with this. So, yes, Nigel Farage, our leader, and that's how he's treating our Tommy. So, Nigel Farage, we, the Patriots, want you to apologise to Tommy. Because, yes, we will vote for you. You will get our votes. But we will remember. We will remember these videos. We will remember how you treated Tommy Robinson. Just like the far left, just like the establishment, just like Hope Not Hate, just like End Racism. You're in that category. But we've got no other hope but you. And you know that. And we will not forget. So stick your heels in and don't apologise, right? For whatever reason. I'd like to know your reason. Because he's no far right, he's no racist, he hasn't done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. So I'd like to know why you're behaving like you are about Tommy Robinson. Is it because you're actually just the establishment? You're just part of the name. You are a banker. You know? You're not a working class. You've never lived in the working class. You don't know anything about the working class. You think we're all tattooed, knuckle-dragging thugs. You know? You don't see us as fathers, grandfathers, uncles, godfathers, brothers, just knuckle-dragging thugs, innit? And you want to lead our country? You want to lead us? Well, you need to sort yourself out a wee bit, mate. I'll tell you that now, because you can go into our wee pubs and get your photo ops with your paint. You know what I mean? And get all your wee Cockney slang out as if you're one of the boys. But it's no cutting the course. It's no cutting the course. Because see, the working class, we mightn't be the brainiest, but we're the smartest. Believe you me, we're a lot smarter than any of you establishment guys. A lot smarter. And that's the most important thing. You can have as many degrees as you want and have as much money in the bank as you want. But we are the people. We are the people. We are the ones that vote for yous. We decide if we keep you or we get rid of you. Simple as that. You don't have a say in the matter. Okay? You remember that. We might be a bit desperate right now, but it's not going to be like this forever. Trust me on that. You owe Tommy Robinson an apology. It's time to say sorry. It's time to man up. We're working class. We're struggling. We're concerned parents. That's all we are. That's all he is. We aren't far right. We aren't thugs. We aren't racist. No matter what, you know, we've been through hard times in the working class. We've had lots of challenges. So we have. We've had so many challenges going through the 60s, the 70s, the 80s and the 90s. You know, most of our communities riddled with cancer because they told us it was okay to smoke. We've got other things going on. We don't have time for this nonsense. Tommy Robinson. We are Tommy Robinson. When you talk about Tommy Robinson, you're talking about us. And we are your voters. Remember that.